We are once again joined with Mike as we both commentate on this next match between Sabu and Terry Funk. It's a barbed wire match. In fact, it's actually an electrified barbed wire match. We just seen you, Mike, get a victory. Well, your team, Money Incorporated, get a victory in that six-man tag match. How do you feel about that?
That's right, Vic. You should know victory very well since you had the first couple letters in there. How do I feel about it? Nothing else should be expected. This match, though, I feel very, very strongly about right now. We have the most suicidal, the most homicidal, the most genocidal athlete on the face of this planet, Sabu, in a rematch against Terry Funk, Born to be Wired, 1997. Now, history should tell us that Sabu did win the first match, only to lose the ECW World title the next week at Hardcore Heaven 1997. Will Sabu be victorious this time around with electrified barbed wire? Let's see.
Well, you sure know your wrestling knowledge there. But as we need to focus on this match, folks. They grapple up and DDT by Sabu. Now they both grapple up, another DDT by Sabu. Sabu picks them up, and now they're both running around the ring. So that barbed wire. Now they grapple up and chop by Terry Funk. Now Terry Funk really wants to get control of this match because he knows how dangerous Sabu is. But both of them do not want to get into this barbed wire. Because this barbed wire is electrified and it will hurt more than just being barbed wire. It's real barbed wire. It's not fake. It's nothing they use on WWE. Nothing like that.
Now, Terry Funk recently went into the WWE Hall of Fame, but I don't think that he has a good relationship with Vince McMahon. I think Mr. Pogo should team up with Terry Funk and take on Vince and Stephanie McMahon in a handicap match. Handicap!
Well, Mr. Pogo will not be in the WWE, but he will be able to see here in ECCW. The first episode, which will be airing in a few weeks, is going to have feature Mr. Pogo as Terry Funk and Sabu versus 3 ECCW superstars. Now, even though Sabu is an ECCW superstar, he will be featured in the Coalition 2 Battle Royal, which has many other federations. And he is number one contender for the championship right now, the Intercontinental Championship, not the World Heavyweight Championship. He will be teaming up with the New Japan wrestlers and the wrestlers that aren't in ECCW all the time. And right now, when you see that cloud of white there, you're wondering what that is. That's when the barbed wire is exploded when someone runs into it. Leg drop, vicious leg drop by Sabu. They grapple up and a choke by Sabu. What inhumaneness. Now he gets him back on the ground. The ref goes to ask if he gives up, but it's too much. It's too little.
We're in a dangerous position right here. You can see the barbed wire bat is out and in the field of play. And you saw a few moments ago when he was whipped into the barbed wire, the flesh starts to boil and melt off of his body. Now here we have Funk and Sabu, pretty evenly matched up. Funk is higher up in age but has way more experience and definitely the advantage in Japan. You just saw Hangman's neck breaker. Brutal fist to the head, but look at Sabu with the victory roll. Only a 1 count. This is a very, very vicious match, and I'm sure both wrestlers will be fatigued when this is completed. Sabu misses a kick. Oh, but he's whipped into the barbed wire. Funk brings him back to his feet. Whoa, what is he doing there, Vic?
Well, he's choking him, Mike. And this is very vivid description you just said about how the barbed wire is. This is a vicious match, and it's going to only really happen in Japan because of all the state laws they have there. Just like the New York law where they have, where you have to use the mats. In the whole 50 states, you can't have barbed wire match like this because of the health concerns and everything like that. So really, you can sometimes sanction it, but most of the time it's only happen in Japan. And right now, both superstars the wrestlers are really down there, and they're just out of breath. And Sabu was just whipped into the barbed wire. A couple punches by Terry Funk, and Sabu throws them off. Now they go in the middle of the ring and grapple up. Another DDT. Sabu's really going ahead of Terry Funk, and he kicks his leg. Picks up that barbed wire bat, hits him once. Now they grapple up again, and throws him in the barbed wire again. Now Terry Funk and Sabu are definitely going to feel these wounds from this match. Now, Mike, have you ever been in this kind of match?
Actually, no, I am a classic traditional wrestler. Of course I've been in this match, Vic. What's wrong with you? But I do have to give credit. I think that Sabu does have a slight advantage here, being more youthful and participating in more barbed wire matchups. Hey, maybe I'll challenge you to an electrified barbed wire cage match, Vic. What would you think about that?
Well, I'm not the one to compete.
Will you stop? You ask me a question, you don't want the answer, I challenge you. 2 months. Get your ass ready.
Well, you would like to see that happen, but it won't happen. Maybe it will, maybe it won't.
Well, if I get Mr. Pogo Stick in here, he'll kick your fucking ass. Alright, now we have Terry Funk trying to gain momentum back from Sabu. I wonder if the Funk spinning toe hold will be effective in a match like this. You know, Funk's been around. He's a former NWA World Champion. He actually held the belt after his brother, the only duo to ever hold the NWA World Championship, both of them, on 2 different occasions. That has not been done ever. But look at Funk now. 65 years old. Wrestling in barbed wire against the madman Sabu. Now Sabu's been choking Funk. Funk may pass out from exhaustion at this point. Well, let's see if he can gain momentum. Oh, a page out of the Undertaker's book with the Tombstone Piledriver. That's another thing that's interesting about Japan. They use finishing moves throughout the whole matchup, whereas in the World Wrestling Entertainment, WWF, any of that bullshit in the States, you may see a finishing move put someone away. Now here is the Funk spinning toe hold. Will Sabu give it up? No, he escapes narrowly. There you go, Funk with the haymakers. Left hands, followed by a big right hand. Funk now, what's he going to do? Ow! Where's Sabu going to go? There's nowhere to escape with that electrified barbed wire. Goes for the cover. 2.9. What do you think about that, Vic?
It's a very, very close count. Always got the pinfall there. And Terry Funk's gotta do more, and realize he's gotta do more if he wants to put Sabu away. Now Sabu just countered and got the DDT. And you see here another choke by Sabu. Sabu's been really doing the same moves the whole match, but it's been effective when he's been doing them. They're both in the corner and the body slam. Kick to the thigh. And now they both are fighting. A nice taunt by Terry Funk. Kick by Sabu. A leg drop. Oh my god, the barbed wire just exploded. That blast time just went off. Let's see who's going to get up. Sabu's down. Looks like Terry Funk is the winner. And yes, indeed. Well, now here, folks, in our next match. It's going to be a tag match. You're going to see Nummy Nums versus Justin Dugan Liger and Black Tiger. And right now you see Nummy Nums. See, Nummy Nums is tag team. There's Nummy Nums is a chainsaw Nummy Nums. Nummy Nums is in the plain gray white pants. And the black and white pants is more fancy as chainsaw Nummy Nums. They're both really the same. Both really good wrestlers. You see a great tag team. Right now they hold the Eccw tag team titles. And now you see coming out right now Justin Dugan Liger and Black Tiger.
Now Black Tiger's been around for a long time, so has Jushin Thunder Liger. Justin would be the American way to say it. Sort of like psychosis versus psychosis, as Joey Styles pointed out in ECW. But you can see Jushin Thunder Liger still in great shape. He wrestled in the States for World Championship Wrestling in the early 90s, back before Eric Jerkoff took over. Now, let's see how this match will begin. It's fairly evenly matched. I don't know much about Chainsaw Nummy Nums, but I'm assuming that he's the brother of regular Nummy Nums.
That's correct, Mike. Now, they're a great tag team and really physical, and you can see it right now with that shoulder block that he's doing. Now a body slam by Chainsaw. Now a headlock. Gets right out of it. Headlock takeover.
Now this should be an exciting high-flying match if I'm not mistaken. There's a classic match between Brian Pillman and Jushin Thunder Liger for the WCW light heavyweight title back in the early 90s. We'll see if this match will match up to that classic confrontation. As you can see right now, it is fairly evenly matched. I don't know which way this one's going to go. I do want to see the heels win, so I'm assuming that we may have some outside interference.